All right, we are back. Check this out. It's taking me a little while to do this. I gotta send a big ups to my man KUT Productions. It's my man 50 Grand. It's got a YouTube channel right here. A couple of them actually. I'm going to put the link down below because my man talks about a lot of rap related stuff, a lot of hip hop related things, topics, subjects, and whatnot. And he talks a lot about vinyl. He talks a lot about shows and people that he has come in contact with, and just a cool brother. And a few months back he put out this vinyl challenge of your top 5 collaborations, your top 5 rap or hip hop culture, hip hop music related, rap related, your top 5 collaborations. You got to check out this video because it's pretty intense on who the different people that he would like to see do projects and whatnot. Now, he threw the challenge at me. You know I love a good challenge. I was a little busy and I finally got around to it. I was listening to this I don't know, I was listening to this mix CD today. And as I was listening to some of the songs, I started thinking about this challenge, and I was like, man, I need to do this today. Today's the day. I'm gonna make time. I'm gonna make this video. Plus, KUT called me up and threatened me, told me if I didn't hurry up, it was gonna be violence, and I don't want no part of that. So, here I am with this challenge. Okay? So this is my top 5 rap / hip hop music collaborations. And just like he did, I'm gonna go from 5 down to number 1. I didn't follow the rules to the T. I know he said 2 people. He said 2 people, and I think on one of them I go a little bit more than that. We'll get to that in a second. But let's just get this started because I don't want no smoke from KUT Productions. Now, my number 5. Okay, now this is not anything new. I'm not finna show you anything that you haven't already seen before. But I happen to need more of it. A lot more of it. So in one sense, it's my number 5 for this list. But at the same time, it's not my number 1 project that I would like to see as far as music as a whole. My number 1 collaboration I would like to see. It's not number 1 on this list because it has happened before. You'll see what I'm saying in a second. But here we go. Anyway, so number 5 on the KUT Productions top 5 collaborations list is the greatest MC in the world and my favorite MC of all time, KRS-One, and the collaboration once again would be he and DJ Premier. Yes, I need this. I really need this. You know, his number 1, KUT, his number 1 was Nas and Premier, and he got it. Okay, so Premier, give me what I need now. Give me what I need. And I need you doing a whole album with KRS-One. I need these 2 people to be together. I need it. The world needs it. You need it, if you really think about it. Premier, greatest rap producer of all time. Yeah, I said it. Who want the smoke? Okay. Greatest producer and the greatest MC on a whole entire album. Nothing like it. I need that project to be done. I hope it happens one day. I know there has been talk in the past. I don't know. You know, people have these conversations and they go back years and years and years and years. So I don't know if I don't know if KRS or Premier has ever had that conversation, or how far in depth they may have had it. But I know out in the street, it has definitely been a topic of conversation for many, many, many years, ever since the Boom Bap album. So, can we get that again? Premier, Chris, can we get that again, please? Let's do this, all right? So that's my number 5 for this list. My number 4. Now, here's the thing. I didn't know that so many people felt the same way about this next collaboration, but apparently a lot of people want this to happen. And I went a little further with this one, as I mentioned. I think even KUT mentioned this collaboration as well. I'm going to repeat it because I need it bad. AZ, you already know who I'm getting ready to say next. We need AZ and we need Nas. We need them on a whole, complete album together, just doing what they do. The few songs that they have done together over the years have been loved by everybody. These two can't do no wrong. They need to go on. You know, the same thing happened when Method Man and Redman got together back in the 90s, and people said, hey, see, y'all done fed us a little bit. We need more. Give us more or else. And look what happened to them. Nas, AZ, this could be y'all. Y'all could be the second coming of that whole type of thing right there. We just need y'all to put it together and give us what we've been asking for the longest time. Now, here's the plot twist with mine. I need that complete album, but I need the entire album to be produced by Large Pro. Okay? Large Pro is no stranger to either of these guys. He does what he does, and he's got to produce that album. He's got to be, there's not going to be a debate about this. He's the guy in the story. We're not even going to discuss it any further. Large Pro producing Nas, I'm sorry. I keep getting them mixed up. Nas and AZ on a complete album. Give it to us, and give it to us now. I would strongly suggest that. Now, number 3. Whew. One of my favorite groups, Onyx. Now, this is going to throw you off a little bit. And I couldn't find my other album I needed to show, so I'm just going to give it to you like this. I need a whole Onyx album with all 3 members, completely produced by the Neptunes. Pharrell and Chad. I need both of those dudes on this project. Now, can you imagine this wilding out type of group right here being somewhat tamed by the music of the Neptunes? Picture that for a minute. Wouldn't that be super duper interesting? What would that even sound like? You know what I mean? So my favorite Onyx song of all time is Last Days. And that sample that is used, I almost think Fredro Starr produced that, but don't quote me on that. Anyway, the sample that was used was from a Bob James album. And, you know, Bob James is a pianist, a jazz pianist. So if they can sound that crazy on a track that's a sample jazz track, I think Pharrell could do some serious work with these guys. It sounds crazy, but try to picture that. I want that. I want that one bad. I think that would be very interesting, and I think it would be, how do you say it? It would be shockingly impressive, in my opinion. All right, so that's my number 3. My number 2. This is one of my favorites. This is Mystic. Now, Mystic is a West Coast MC. She goes way back. I remember, I know she did some stuff with KRS, I believe. She did some stuff with Digital Underground. I actually think she was a member of Digital Underground in their later days. Incredible singer MC. If you're not familiar with her, get familiar with her. This is her first album called Cuts for Luck and Scars for Freedom. It's incredible. This is a later, I suppose you could call it a reissue, the 20th anniversary double LP. This came out in what? I think this was 2000. Oh wait, 2000 and where's the original? I can't even. Oh, they didn't put it on here. Well, this was reissued in 2023, 22-23, but when it at first initially came out, it was early 2000s, somewhere in there. And there was very, 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 very little vinyl that was released. And it was going for a pretty penny. So I'm glad they reissued this, but she's incredible. Her music is this first album, you know, is very boom bap with the singing on it, you know what I'm saying? And very earthy and organic. Beautiful music, beautiful. You know, when you listen to her, she just makes you think of flowers and meadows and streams and all of that kind of cool stuff. I would like to hear an album with Mystic completely produced by Eric Sermon. Now, Eric Sermon, as the years go by, this guy, in my opinion, just gets better and better and better. I think he completely ruled the 90s. I think he ruled the 90s. Look him up if you are not familiar. He did a lot more stuff than a lot of you guys may think. But the stuff that I'm hearing that he's doing these days is just incredible. I mean, he's one of my favorite producers of all time. And I think that hearing Mystic over his beats, man, because this guy can do anything. I mean, he can do anything, whether it's rap or whether it's R&B. I think he just knocks both of them out the park. And Mystic, being somebody who does both, I think he could do some serious damage to a project with the both of them on it. So that would be my number 2. Now, my number 1 is definitely a fantasy collaboration. For one reason, 2 of these guys are gone, and so we'll never see this project. But I just want you to envision, this project in your head. Now, I didn't pick a producer. I don't think one producer would do it for these guys. I could just only hope that whoever produced this project, it would complement these guys and make them sound good. I think it's very possible, but I don't think one producer could pull off the job, by themselves. Just my personal opinion. So, check this out. So can you imagine on a project, ODB, Kool Keith, and MF Doom? Can you imagine an album with all 3 of these guys on it? All 3. That would be literally pure musical insanity. Now, who would you get to produce this? What do you think the best producers would be to be on this project. Couldn't be just one. Is it just me? I don't think just one producer is going to do it. I think it would have to be it would have to be a number of producers, at least 4 or 5, maybe 6, maybe a different producer on each track. I don't know. What do you think? Tell me what you think about this. So this would be my number one. That would be my number one for sure. Collaboration. Am I tripping? Or can it happen? Or I shouldn't say can it happen. Am I tripping, or would that be a great album? Or would it be too much? Would it be too chaotic? Would it be too crazy? Would it clash at all? Let me know what you think. But that would be my top 5 collaborations. My top 5. And big ups to KUT Productions for putting the challenge out there. It's a crazy challenge. Please feel free to jump on the challenge if you got a channel on here and you mess with this rap music, this thing we call rap music. Get on there and put your top 5 challenge up there. Make sure you hit me up when you do. Alright, so that's my top 5. This is Daryl D. Big ups to KUT Productions. I'm going to put his link below so you can watch all of his. He got some dope videos. You're going to want to watch every video once you hit his channel, alright? So, alright, Daryl D, I'm out. Peace.